Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Earl. Today we're going to be making a simple meatloaf. We're going to start with ground beef. I do have some celery, red onions, the multicolor peppers, red, green, and yellow. I have 2 eggs that are beaten. We have our seasoning mixture, which is paprika, oregano, garlic powder, pepper, and some salt-free seasoning. We have some ketchup here, some Mr. Stubbs barbecue sauce, liquid smoke to give it a smoke flavor, and some breadcrumbs. Okay, so let's get started here. The first thing we're going to add in is the 2 eggs, and they're beaten. Just dump them in there. The next thing I want to put in is the seasoning mixture. That's there. And this is like a dump pot thing. And so after I get that in, I will go ahead and put in my celery and red onion. We'll go ahead and dump in the peppers. Put in some breadcrumbs. Probably about a half a cup of breadcrumbs. And the egg and the breadcrumbs just bind your meat together so it doesn't fall apart on you. Next thing, I want to add some of the liquid smoke. Probably about a tablespoonful. Next thing we want to add is some ketchup. Probably about 2 tablespoons. Let me rinse my hand. And then some of the Stubbs barbecue sauce. Give it a little shake. And it's just for taste. Get that out of the way. And the next thing we do have to, everything is in the one pot. So we do have to mix it all into the meat. And just do it with your hands. It's the easiest way. And this is very quick and simple meatloaf. Get everything mixed there. And I said the prep time for cutting the items up is about only 10 minutes. So it's a really quick dish for you. Except for the cooking time on the meat, it takes about 45 minutes. And we'll get everything mixed pretty well in here. And then what I do is make 2 loaves so they don't take as long to cook. If I put all this meat mixture in one big ball, it'll take a little bit longer to cook. But if you make it into 2 loaves, it makes it a little bit easier. And your vegetables that are in here will get a little soft as they cook, so it won't be like a lot of crunching vegetables inside. And they're going to add plenty of flavor. And so what I do at this point is I go ahead and get my aluminum foil out. I'm going to make 2 loaves out of this and wrap it in aluminum foil. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. And I'll take this and make a loaf. And just kind of eyeball it and split your meat in half. So, got 1/2 here. One loaf. Then I get the other meat out for the second one. Put that here. And I really had a lot more beef than I anticipated on, but since I got it, I wanted to go ahead and cook it, and that way we can always put it in the freezer if needed for what we don't eat today. And I do have the 2 loaves. Perfect. So we do have 2 loaves of meatloaf here. And let me wash my hands. Okay, great. And the last thing I want to do to these is put a little ketchup up top. Okay, so that's it for that bottle. I do have another bottle in the cabinet. So what I want to do is just wrap this. There'll be an opening in the top. Wrap both ends. And I got one of these big pans from the Dollar Tree. And both will fit there. So I get the first one in. Then I'll do the same to the next one. Wrap the ends. And that ketchup will make a nice red thick sauce up top once it cooks. And we do have that there. So we got the 2 loaves of meatloaf in the pan, and they'll go into a preheated 350 degree oven. And I'll slide them in. And that's all you have to do, and it takes about 45 minutes to cook, and then it'll be ready to eat. You can always make some gravy or tomato sauce, or use a ragu tomato sauce for the sauce, and that'll be it for that. And in 45 minutes it'll be done, and we can have dinner. And so let me put this on pause, and we'll come back to it once it's done. So while we're waiting on that to cook, we're gonna see exactly how long it takes. It's about 11:07 now, so I'm assuming that about 11:52 it should be completely done and ready to eat. I do thank you for joining me. This is my third video that I'm making, and I will see you in about 30 minutes, about 50 minutes. Okay? Thanks. Okay, guys, so we're back. The time has passed. The meatloaf should be done. Let me check on it in the oven. Alright, so it is done. And let me get one out of here and set on the serving platter. And remember, I did 2 loaves. And it'll just lift out of here. And I'll move this one out of the way. It smells really good in here, guys. Let me set there for now, get this oven turned off. And here we go. And I think I'm going to pour some of this juice off that cooked out of the meatloaf into the sink. Hold on. Okay, guys, so I do have that liquid poured off of the meat that cooked out of it, and here it is. And looks great. And let me get a knife to cut it. Okay, guys, so let's see how it looks, make sure it's done. It's beautiful. And I think we'll just make sandwiches out of this. Just a little piece. Really good. Really flavorful. Got a smoky flavor to it. And that's great. And guys, like I said before, you can always do extra tomato sauce to put on it, or you can make a brown gravy. I think we're going to eat it just like this and just make sandwiches out of it for today. And then the other loaf, put it in the refrigerator for now, or we may have it for later and place it in the freezer to have it for a later day. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.